Hey guys, watching this one and only, my name is AJ. Welcome back to the episode of Let's Build a City. Today we're going to be continuing on with the interior to our supermarket here. We've got off to a good start actually. We've got our sort of freezer design, really like that. We've got this other sort of freezer design where they keep, I don't know, pizzas and vegetables and stuff in, then you sort of pick them out. They usually have some condiments at the top, barbecue, tomato sauce and mayonnaise and stuff usually on the end here. They usually have some sort of promo stuff on the end, things at a half price. So it's all going quite well. I did go ahead, because I've actually been having some troubles the last day, but I did put a roof on here. I put an orange strip all the way around just to match the colour on the outside, and then where on this back part here it was like the outside design, which is the cyan and the brick matched together. If I just fly out there and show you quickly, I just went ahead and I filled it all in with cyan, just so we get a nice solid colour all the way across. It's going to be covered up with shells mostly anyway, but it hides up. It was like this cyan, and then it was brick, and then cyan, then brick, same as it is on the outside. But anyway, what have I been having trouble with? Well, I went to record this video a couple of days ago, well 3 days ago actually, but I actually had trouble with my internet. I was sitting at home one night. We were watching some Netflix, and everything was all going well, and then suddenly, poof, Netflix stopped working. So I go onto the computer to, I don't know, go and find out what's going on with Netflix, and oh, my internet on my computer doesn't work. Well, what's going on here, I think? So I go through to another computer, and would you believe it? No internet again. So I was like, guys, something's going on. I'm going to leave 4 blocks between each aisle. I think that's what I'm going to do. Something must be going on here. And then I find out that I've got no phone line even. So no telephone line, no internet. And I tell you something, this isn't an exaggeration. It's going to sound a little bit funny here, but having no internet is basically, in my opinion, worse than having no electric. Like, at least when you've got no electric, you're sort of stuck, and it's dark, and you can't do anything. But when you've got electric but no internet, you're honestly, you'll be surprised how many things that you do that you don't know requires internet. You know, I was like, oh, I'll just go and check my emails, as silly as that sounds. Nope, can't do that. Alright, I shall just pop onto Facebook, see what everyone else is doing while my internet's down. Nope, requires internet. And I was going round in circles, just going, well, what do I do now then? I can't do this, I can't do that. How am I meant to do anything? How do people live with no internet but with electricity? It was the worst, I'm saying. So that's stayed on actually, or stayed off I should say, for 3 days or 2 days and 23 hours, which is cheeky as, because if it went on, if I didn't have internet for 1 hour, 1 extra hour, I would have actually been due compensation from my phone company provider, BT, British Telecoms here in the UK. It's like the biggest one. Yeah, after like 72 hours after reporting a fault, if they don't get it fixed, you're then owed compensation. But they decided to put it back on literally 1 hour before it was meant to stop. 1 hour. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. Now, enough with the talk of that. Let's get cracking. So I've got 4 spaces between each aisle here, which is plenty enough to get like 2 trolleys past each other. I've got 3 down here though. I think I'm going to reduce that by 1, as tricky as this may be, just so we can have some consistency through the whole thing. Like that. I think consistency with a build like this is going to be key, and the same here. This is probably going to come out 2 blocks, so we can actually get some holes in here. So I should really reduce this by 2 as well. I even forgot I put ice under there. I think I just reduced it by 1, didn't I? That's, well, it's going to have to reduce, so I'm going to have to reduce to here if I'm going to do that, because then that's going to be That's going to be like that. That's going to be like this. Yeah, get out the way. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's only 4 blocks like that. Okay, but that still works. That looks okay there. If we grab this and this. Oh, and I put a ceiling on off camera as well. I think it's a decent height for a supermarket. Okay, if we can keep this... I tell you what, cauldrons could work down here. Get a little bit creative again. Cauldrons are going to be exactly the shape that we need, because they're going to have that sort of hole in the middle. They just don't have a very pretty texture to them. That's going to be the fish counter. I'll tell you what, let's take off like that, and we'll turn this back into shelves here. Oops. Yeah. And then trapdoor. I'm thinking like a birch trapdoor will just look quite neat. Oh, I can't put them on cauldrons? Are you kidding me? Well, I suppose that'll have to do then. I'll have shelves going over the top though. Like that. I think we'll block this off here. And around the back here. I don't mind keeping this ice on top. On this part. I think that makes it look like an actual sort of frozen aisle. Yeah, it's a little bit of sort of, it shows you a little bit. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the aisles. I want to really work out how I'm going to do the tills, because it's quite an important part. It's a part that's going to really stand out. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep 5 in here. We planned it out with 5, but it might not work. Where do we start? Do we start this end? I think I'm going to start this end, and I want to keep at least 4 blocks between, which means, well, we shall start the till here. So if we said, we all agree that this is going to work as a conveyor belt look, yeah? So we have the conveyor belt here, and this is where we'll have 4 blocks out the back, so people can get past. This is where we put all of the stuff that we've bought, and it's going to travel this way. And then at the end here, if we have I think an iron block for where they scan it, and then we have, I think, a lighter grey for where they leave the shopping at the end. So they scan it here on the computer. Could I get a pressure plate? Even an iron one would work great. Yeah. And then probably a painting to look like the back of the monitor. You know, that actually... It's the wrong way round, really, but that could work. We've just got like a more... Yeah, that's a good one. A nice sort of just dark colour on there, like the back of the monitor. So this is what this is their till. And then on the side here, we're going to need a stair as a till block. Now, what way does this texture go? You know what? I think I'm okay with that. So if we use this one as like the little sort of cubby part, that's going to be the till where they get the money from. So they pay in there. It's a little bit tall, but down there's too low. No, it's going to have to go. It's going to have to go there. Say morning, morning, boop, boop, boop. Okay. Some of them have seats. Some of them don't have seats. Have I got an orange seat? If I've got an orange seat, I shall use that. If not, where would it be? Here. So I've got a red one, but it's not orange. No, they're going to have to stand up then. And then on the back here, I'm going to bring this down here. I'm just going to get some shelves. And they usually have like chewing gum, tissues, football stickers, things like that are usually on these till ends. And then I think I'm just going to wrap that around there like that, just to have a little bit more of a... Well, I could either put it there or there. And you sort of... Nah, 2 blocks I think is enough room to then swing around and put all the stuff down on. Yeah. Okay. Now I need to really cover, I think, a bit of this front up. I'm pretty sure that we can use trapdoors here, right? The only trouble that we've got with using trapdoors is it will prevent us from you changing or putting carpets, which is the original plan, onto these glowstone blocks around it. Because obviously the trapdoors take up a full block. I think I'm going to put it there and there. But I think all in all, that works out quite well for a till. I could probably get some dark carpet to go on the conveyor belt just to give a little bit of extra height on there. Maybe a little bit more of an impression that it's moving. I think we can go with that. So I can do that off camera another few times. I'm not going to do everything on camera because there's really no point. Fish counter and bakery. So let's work on the front counter for this. So for the front counter, I want to have a full block quartz probably at the bottom. In fact, do we put... No, I like the light grey of the edge of that. No. Okay, we're going to put quartz along the bottom here. And then on the fish counter, they usually have glass. So you can't, like, pick up your own fish, because that would be unhygienic. So it's sort of behind glass. But then we need to have probably a little window to actually serve from. So if we have here a till, I might put it back a little bit. I think I'm going to put it here. A till. Do I like that there? Or do I do it like that? I don't want to be able to people to sort of lean over and get it. I'm going to put another wall in here, I think. Like that. Set brick. Yeah, I think that's good. So they can sort of they can say, oh yeah, I want that fish there, and that's good. And I think I'm going to put another wall here. With brick. That's a terrible way to do it. Oh well. Okay, need to get this orange going through here. I love the orange. I think the orange works really well for a supermarket colour. I don't have too much orange in the city in general, so I just poke myself in the eye. It's okay, I'm fine. Carpet. We'll get some white carpet to go above there, just to, I think, finish that sort of counter look up. Now, I would really like a, fish sign, but I don't know, really, if I've got the room for it. Quartz. If we get some stairs, some slabs, and some full blocks, I don't think I've got the room for it, but we'll try to be a little bit creative. So if we said... no, slab. If we said that is an F, that's me, and then we have an I, which really isn't an easy letter to do, this small. I mean, do I do it like that? That actually isn't the worst. And then an S is obviously pretty tight as well. But that's, I tell you what, that isn't far off. Yeah. It's super hard to do text this small, though. That's the trouble that we've got. Like, if I extended that up by one more block, we could do an S like that. F. F. But then that's... No, you can't. I can't do that. I'm going to have to go back to this design. Full block, slab, full block, slab. F-I-S-O-H. Why do these letters have to be so hard? H. If I had more room, it would look a lot better. But we can sort of read that, I think. Or we do an eye like this. It makes it a little bit thinner. What? No, I can't. I can't. Like, I know you guys, some of you might actually like it and think, oh, you know what, that can work, AJ. You could work with that. No, I don't think so. So at the back here, oh, it's raining. Ice. We're going to hit some packed ice and we're going to make, I think, a little... something like this, something like that. I just want a really thin wall, but Minecraft doesn't really do that too well. I think I'm going to do it like this. Okay, so you can keep some fish in there as well. And then just maybe get some shelves behind here, just to fill up some of the room. I don't go to the fish counter all that often, so I don't know. I wish they would join up around corners as well. That would be really nice. I think because we're behind the counter as well, we can have the shelves going a little bit higher. Like that. Yeah, that works. That works. We'll have a door in here. I think I'll do an iron glass door, so I can't... For the minute, I'll just put that there. Iron door's good because it works like an iron door does, but we can put a player sensor above the door here, and then that works basically like a button, but a button that automatically activates when you get close, so it makes like little automatic doors. But it's like a it's like a staff only part. Do we just bring this across here? Oh, just like that even? You know, that's not bad. See, I can imagine this is where it would say F. And I know we could use banners. I can't use banners, look, because I don't have... These are modded banners. I don't have the actual Minecraft banners, because this is 1.7.10. Everybody always gets confused on why I don't use banners for, like, the front of shops and stuff like that. I just don't have them, I'm afraid. I just don't have them. Okay, so then the bakery is going to be a little bit more to it. We'll keep this same sort of... I like this top floating sign thing. So we'll keep that in. But we're going to need to have furnaces behind here. And these furnaces are like nice big tall ones, aren't they? And they do like all the little rolls in there. We'll have a smaller one. Or like a 2x3 that way and a 3x2 this way. That works. We'll have a little bit of counter space. So again, we'll keep with the quartz. Keep it all sort of themed. We'll put a little one in the middle here as well. That would be really nice. You could see like your bread being made behind you. There's some little shelves. I'm going to put them across there. Like that. There's no real point in having that end one. Ain't no one going to be able to put anything on it. Okay, I like that. And then what they do is they have like a smaller sort of area on the front here. Just like not quite as high, where they saw like the baguettes and the baps and stuff like that. We'll get ourselves a till to go on there. What about like a orange carpet countertop? Just on these. I don't think I want them on the back one, on the back there. No, I think I'll keep it nice just on the sort of parts where we sell from. Okay, that works. I like that. That's good as well. The floor. Let's work out a floor here. I think I want to go with 2x2 tiles, but it really depends on the colours. Like, do we go with a nice orange and grey, or orange and white, or grey and white? I think orange and grey would work really well. So you'd have... I'll do nice big tiles like this. And I think we would... That's not how you would do it. And I think we would checker it through the shop. I think that would work. Oh, and I would need to have a little bit of spruce under there. I think that would work throughout the shop. This area down here, it's nice and wide, but it's a little bit empty. So maybe we could get some shelves out of this as well. Maybe even down here, look. Go around the windows. I don't know what you'd have on here. I don't know what this would be. We worked out where most of it's going to go. Okay, at least it takes up a lot of the wall space that's happening there. Okay, I like that. We've got alcohol at the back here. Alcohol isn't really a hard one. In fact, I could probably start doing bits off camera. We're going to have like it going around the side, and then we'll probably have something like a double backed onto each other thing like this. So I don't have to worry about that. The clothes changing rooms. We're going to have 2 little changing rooms in here. Again, I think I'm going to keep with the brick and the orange design. I'm really liking that at the minute. So we shall do that. That. And that. 4 blocks, 3 blocks. 4 blocks. I only need 3 blocks. I'm sure oops. There we go. Ah, outside. Okay. Again. I'm pretty much in love with this little slab and wool thing going on over here. Stop breaking stuff. Okay. And then if we had like this and like that, you get 2 changing rooms out of this. We can stick, they usually have like a little chair in there that you can sit down on while you're in there. I think I'm gonna make the floor orange in there though, so I can put these chairs down and not have to worry about changing them up later. And then a door, you know, would this just work as a, I'm standing on the chair, which is why I'm looking over it. You know, that sort of works. Yeah, you get changed in here. We'll have a tripwire hook as a coat hanger on the top there. I think that works. And we can have another 2 mirrored on this side. I got rid of the bloomin' tripwire hook and the orange wool. Tripwire, tripwire, chair, chair, door, door. Okay, it works out pretty well. So we've got 4 change rooms, plenty enough. Now, obviously in the corner over here we can just do shelves, that works. But I would like something different for clothes rails. How would you do clothes rails? Could we do like a wall? Going like, I don't know how we do it. How big do we just go along? I think we're going to go along. Let's get rid of these. So we'll have like a wall there and a wall up here. And then a fence. Oh, we'd use this one because it's still grey, but it's just a different block. And that's the rail that goes along the front here. And then we get some wool. Green, red, blue, another blue, yellow, and that'll probably do. I don't want an orange because it's going to look a bit weird otherwise. So we put some colours down here, and that could look like sort of hanging clothes, but we could go a little, or try and sort of let people know a little bit more of what these are by putting item frames on, and then leather armour for some t-shirts. I don't need, yeah, t-shirts and trousers. We go trousers on here and shirts on there. That works. You could dye them as well. I suppose. I think I've probably got leather armor dyeing in this version of Minecraft, but either way, I think the color behind it gives you the idea of what that's going to be. In fact, I think I really like that. I'll probably do some more of those, but thinner ones. In fact, I might do all of them. I might not do any shells here. Let's get rid of these. And then we would have that. That. So we'd have it like 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks. And then we'll run that over the top here. So a nice rail that goes out, and we could even do it here, look. And then have... The closed areas are always a little bit tighter in here. In fact, I think I'm going to drop this back so it matches the other side. I like things to be symmetrical. I'm quite like a bit annoying when it comes to that. And then we'll do a little smaller one here. Maybe this is like shoes or something like that could be on there. Okay, that works pretty well. I think I'm going to cut away now. I think I'm nearly at the end of the episode, and I want to get some actual looking progress. Although we've worked out an awful lot, I want it to look a little bit different. So I'm going to get the floor down and things, and I'll be back, okay? Alright, I think now we're looking like a supermarket. The tiled floor worked really well throughout. I think I've covered up all of the glowstone that was visible, so I've put like the spruce underneath here, same as underneath the shelves. I extended these aisles a little bit longer because they sort of cut off about here, so I've added like another third of the length on. Added some shelves in the alcohol section here. I might put like a banner coming down or something like that, you know, to signify a department. I don't quite know how. Maybe we do something similar to this, or we do something like, I'd want it to be exactly diagonal. So if we said there to there, we could do something like that. And again, because I think these little orange parts with the slabs above and below, to me, is signifying a sign. So we could have it like that to say that there's a department over here. So that works. That works okay. So you can imagine that says like beer or wine and whatever. Yeah. On the clothes section, I've got hats on here. I've got some trousers, some more shirts and coats, because obviously that's the most popular one. And this one, I doubled it down so we could get like a little shoe veil going on. I think that works out really well as well. I've extended the tills, but as you can see with the tills, because obviously the trapdoors are here, we had to go down to wool blocks. Now I don't mind this, because this is like hardly even noticeable when you're looking about it. But there is something that you'll notice, and that's that it's darker here. And that's because obviously I'm using full blocks. The glowstone cannot shine through like it can everywhere else. And we get actually quite some dark tills. So next episode we need to do the game wow, hiccups. We got to the game section. Do something with the ceiling because it's a little bit white and plain. Maybe we'll put some lights up there, even though that they're not going to actually be the ones lighting up the shop, because as you can see the floor does that. But we can have them there for aesthetical purposes. But at least over the tills, we can maybe drop some lights down lower so that this part is all lit up. I went through the effort of putting the same painting on all of the tills as well, so it looks really quite smart down there, I think. But yeah. The floor has made a huge difference. Inside of these parts, I just went with white wool, so it's a little bit of a cleaner look in there. A bit more sort of polished. But all in all, I'm actually really happy on how the supermarket's coming on. I think at the very end, or next episode, I'm not doing more than 3 episodes on this. So next episode is going to be the last episode for the interior. We have to finish it off. But maybe we'll dot around some... mine carts as well, some hopper mine carts and some trolleys. I don't think I can. No, I can't just put them down. I wonder, could I go out here? Could I copy one? Oh, apparently not. Could I copy it like this then? I'm gonna give it a go. And if I stand here and I oops, it moved. I should really reset that. Stop moving. Copy. I have no idea if they'll copy. It looks like they copied the tracks. If I just go here and hit paste. No, it took the tracks. I don't think I could... Again, if I come here, copy. See, that does take him, but I think in the end it's just going to be easier to place down a rail and and then place down the minecart again. Can I place carpet under minecart? So if I said I wanted a trolley here, I take that away. I put the... I changed that. I put that... No. That down. That on. I then take that... Or push it off even. Yeah. Oh man, this could be tricky. But then we get some trolleys about. I'm doing me shopping now. Oh, I shall take one of those. It's not the easiest trolley to push, but to be fair, the trolleys aren't easy to push about the shop, are they? We'll go around here. You know what? It's not too bad actually. I could do this. I could navigate this around. We go over to the bakery. Yeah. I could do that. Thank you. Boop. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. And we shall see you in the next episode.